Welcome back to the Professor's Lab. I'm Professor V, and this is round one of the League Tournament that happened at Die Hard Games on November 2nd, 2023. If you didn't know, Die Hard League happens every Thursday at 6 p.m. Central at Die Hard Games, featuring casual and tournament play of whatever format anyone wants, really. More info in the description. League Cup, Saturday, November 4th, this Saturday at 11 a.m., and League Challenge Thursday, November 16th at 6 p.m. Both Central Time, both at Die Hard Games, and check out Pokemon's event locator for more premier events at Die Hard Games, such as League Challenges, League Cups, and pre-releases. Please hit that like button right quick, subscribe to this channel, ring the bell for notifications, say what you need to say in the comments, and all that other good stuff. But anyways, let's get into this game. On the left, we have Colorless Lugia. On the right, Fusion Mew. Colorless Lugia won the flip, is going to go first, but gave up two mulligans here. So we're going to open things up with an Ultra Ball here, discarding a Capturing Aroma, potentially. I don't know, I think you might want to flip that Capturing Aroma. Maybe even start things off by the Capturing Aroma would have been a little bit better. Either way, can pitch one of those boss's orders at this point in the game. And the Collapse Stadium, very interesting choices here in the hand. Either way, that Ultra Ball is going to search a deck for a Lugia V to put on the bench. Step 1 complete for the Lugia V deck. That's Professor V on the left, of course. I'm going to take a look through the deck and see what's prized, what's available. Against Fusion Mew, it's pretty scary to just have one Lugia V down. So definitely going to flip that Capturing Aroma. Would definitely like to have, in hindsight, played that first before the Ultra Ball. For example, if it flipped heads, we could have found an evolution Pokemon finding that Archeops to discard. But it looks like that's it for the turn. Probably holding the Capturing Aroma for the next turn to try and get the Lugia V-Star. Either way, I'm going to pass things over to our Fusion Mew player here, who opens up with the best card to have in your starting hand in our standard format right now, Battle VIP Pass. That is a item card that you can only play on your first turn. When you do, you search your deck for two basic Pokemon and put them on your bench. Most likely you're going to see a Genesect and a Mew here. I'm actually going to go for the Meloetta and the Mew. Just depends on what's in the hand. Two more Genesect join the party here. Three Genesect in play, a Mew and a Meloetta. Things are looking just fine for our Fusion Mew player here. Versus a Snorlax and a Lugia V. Immediately slamming down that Alessa's Sparkle. That's a supporter card. You pick two of your Fusion Pokemon, and then you can attach a Fusion Energy from your deck to those two Pokemon. So it looks like Fusion Energy going down on the Meloetta and the Mew. Do we have the Fusion Energy in hand? I remember this was very bad for me, so I think we do. Yep. Fusion Energy already in hand, being attached to that Meloetta. It's powered up. It gets a choice spell attached to it as well. Meloetta's attack is enough to knock out Snorlax and Lugia V. Of course, the Mew player wants to knock out that Lugia V. That's pretty much a game-ending move there. Hitting the first fusion system here to draw the hand up to 5, as there's 5 fusion Pokemon in play. Forest Seal Stone being attached to that Genesect V, so everything and anything the Mew player could want, they'll get here in this first turn. Ultra Ball, discarding a couple cards to search the deck for a second Mew V. That's going to join the bench and help that Fusion Strike system draw up to 6. That's Genesect's ability. You can draw cards until you have the same amount. You can draw cards for how many fusion Pokemon you have in play. So we got the full 6 in play now. Second Fusion Strike system is going to draw up to 6 here. Lost City being put into play there, just mostly thinning it out of the hand. Lugia decks don't normally play any Pokemon recovery. And now that Forest Seal Stone Star Alchemy being activated there, V-Star Power ability lets you search the deck for one card. Pick a card, any card, whatever card you need. I imagine we're going to see the Escape Rope here, assuming they play that. I think I remember an Escape Rope. Yes, because the Lesser Sparkle was played, so Boss's Orders is not an option. Escape Rope. Should have got a second Lugia V down there. Alright, and Melodious Echo for the knockout. Um, that wasn't the fist bump for the game, although it basically is. The Melodious Echo attack does 70 times the amount of Fusion Strike energy that's in play, so it's doing 210, and with that choice spout, 240 damage to that Lugia V, enough to take the KO, and basically wins the game from this point. I in a best of 3 setting, I definitely would have scooped and went to the next game here. But for the camera, for the content, and just to keep on playing some Pokemon, we're going to just see if we can claw our way back into this game. Starting things off with that Capturing Aroma. Capturing Aroma is an item card where you flip a coin. If tails, you get a basic Pokemon. If heads, you get an evolution Pokemon. I think tails is wanting to be flipped here to find that second Lugia V and put it on the bench. Double Turbo Energy attached to the Snorlax. That would have been a lot better to have attached last turn. So at least we could start attacking here and take the KO on this Meloetta. But either way, Iono is going to be played. Oh yes, that Lugia V should have gone into the Lost Zone when it was KO thanks to Lost City. Iono being played here, both players shuffle their hands, put them at the bottom of the deck, and draw cards equal to their remaining prize cards. So player on the left gets 6, player on the right gets 4. Second Snorlax, Full Art Snorlax coming down on the bench there. And now we need to see Archeops in the discard pile. 0 Archeops in the discard pile. Things are not going very well for your Lugia player here. Pass things over to Mew. Mew VMAX evolving on the bench there. And their board is looking just fine to close out this round 1 on our league challenge here tonight. What else would you need? You maybe want to keep that a Mew V on the bench there, although there's probably no harm in evolving it. The thing to look out for is if the Lugia player plays a Drapion, that could potentially change things. Ultra Ball discarding Double Lost Vacuum to search out that second Mew VMAX evolving on the bench. Oh, and a Power Tablet was played. I'm not sure if that was if I said that. That gives plus 30 damage to your fusion Pokemon attacks. Not that we need it here, but more so to thin it out of the hand and have a super effective Fusion Strike system draw. 0 cards in hand, first Fusion Strike system, drawing up to 6 cards, refilling the hand. Just Mew things you guys are seeing here. Forest Seal Stone being attached to the Genesect V to thin it out of the hand. Lost Vacuum being played. So yeah, we're definitely just thinning the hand down. Sending a Battle VIP pass to the Lost Zone in order to send a useless Forest Seal Stone to the Lost Zone. Very good. Choice Belt being attached to the Mew VMAX there. And second Fusion Strike system drawing up to 6 cards in the hand. Beautiful. Must be nice, right? Meanwhile, Snorlax is staring down Meloetta, yelling at it, and is about to get KO'd. Alright, maybe another energy could be found here to fill the board with energy for your next turn. It looks like double Feather Ball being burnt there. Feather Ball lets you search your deck for a Pokemon with free retreat and add it to the hand. But you've got everything you need on the board already, so just burning those, thinning them out of the hand to draw more cards with the third Fusion Strike system here. Not too much that's needed other than switch card being played to switch the Meloetta in the active with the Mew VMAX on the bench for free retreat. Maybe digging for boss's orders here. That's most likely what's going on. Cramorant being played, getting rid of another Cramorant to flip a coin, and if heads, search your deck for any card. Guess what card's going to be found here? Boss's orders. Take your bets now. Put them in the comments before it gets revealed. That's how it works, right? Boss's order is being played to bring that second Lugia V from the bench to the active spot and taking the KO on it. 2 more prizes. Oh, the top deck was the Lugia V star there, but still 0 Archeops in the discard pile. Therapeutic energy being attached to that Snorlax, so that way it's a thumping snore attack. Will not put it to sleep. And Professor's Research being played to discard the hand and draw 7 new cards. So we got a Snorlax theme deck here going on, basically just giving up free prizes. There we think we do want to see a head. No, actually we want to see a tails there to find another Lugia V, but already too little too late in this game, just kind of playing things out here. It was head, so an evolution Pokemon was found off of that, capturing Aroma. The Archeops is found. And Snorlax, Thumping Snore. 160 damage on that Meloetta, more than enough to take the KO. And the Lugia player's first prize of the game. Or should I say the Snorlax player. Manually attaching the Snorlax is no big deal. Another Mew V hits the bench on the right. Double Turbo Energy being attached to the active Mew VMAX, so it's ready to attack. First Fusion Strike system being used to fill the hand up to 6 cards. Oh yeah, that Meloetta should go to the lost zone, of course, but don't think it's going to matter. No, that Lost City is in play. Mew VMAX takes the KO on the opposing Snorlax with Techno Blast. 190 damage. Full Art Snorlax is promoted. Play resumes over on the Snorlax side. Nest Ball being played to search the deck for Lugia or Radiant Charizard. Just depends on what's in the hand. It is actually a Lugia deck, if you guys haven't been paying attention, I swear. All the cards are in there. It was all sorted, so it's just needing a good shuffle, we'll say that. Double Turbo Energy being attached to the active Snorlax. Ultra Ball being played to discard 2 Archeops. We finally got it. Turn 4 or 5 or whatever it is. At least we got there. Better late than never. And passing things over. Energy in hand. That means that the Mew VMAX can retreat into the other Mew VMAX. Energy can be attached to it. It can attack, take the KO on the opposing Snorlax, and the last prize of the game, taking round 1 down, Fusion Mew VMAX. What a game. Love to see it. What do you guys think of this video in the commentary? Please let me know in the comments. Like this video, subscribe to this channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time in the Professor's Lab.